How are you all? Call me Dave. Bloody cold, isn't it? Christ. It's a bit of fun, shall we? My mate just lost his job as a TV engineer. He wasn't fucking remotely bothered, I'm telling you. Was at work with these two really boring bastards. And they were caught in the stationery cupboard together, you know. And the boss said, "Fuck's going on here?" He said, "You two, you're the most boring bastards I've ever seen. And here you are, getting it on in the fucking stationery cupboard. What happened?" And the woman was, "Oh, I'm so sorry, it's not like me. I felt all strange, you know." And she said, "I don't know what came over me." And the bloke turned around, he went, "Well, that was fucking obviously me, wasn't it? You know what I mean?" What came over me? What do you think, cock? It was him, wasn't it? Boring bastard. Turned a bit horny. Fuck me, it's cold. No snow yet, though. Fucking hell. Not open for it. I was in Costa Coffee the other day. Bloke came in and he ordered a latte. I don't know what they put in coffee these days, but he got his cock out and started bashing one out in the shop. The security come bursting in. He was fucking bursting out. They grabbed him and threw him out the door, said, "Get out of here. Don't ever come in here again." Don't ever come in here. He's cock out, didn't he? One of my mates from school was sent to prison for fucking child grooming. I was like, fucking hell. I haven't brushed my daughter's hair since. Not taking any fucking chances with that, you know what I mean? Prison. Fucking hell, you know what I mean? Cheeky cunts. The other day, I went down to the doctor's, as you do. I went in with a suspicious looking mole. And the doctor said, "Put it back in the fucking garden." They all look like that, twat. Suspicious looking mole. What twat? I'm looking a bit more svelte tonight. The old life coaching. Get fit. I was a fat twat last week. I went to my local pub last night. It's over there, that way, over there. I got to the door and the bouncer stopped me. He looked me up and down, you know, like they do. He said, "Have you got any weapons, sir?" I said, "Nah." He said, "Yeah, you fucking want these?" It's like, shit, it's a rough old pub, innit? I went in through the door and come out through the fucking window. You know what I mean? Oh, the old hips going. Fucking freezing. Fucking warm up, you know? Oh. I was walking past the greengrocers a little while back, and there was a lady on her hands and knees, not like that, and she was restocking the front display. A bit like open all hours with, you know, wooden tables, you know. And she was putting out some cantaloupes and some watermelons. I said to my mate, "Oh, look at those lovely big melons." The woman turned around and she had the biggest pair of tits I've ever seen in my life. Fucking huge. I don't know where to put my face. I put my fucking bike in there. And I said, "The one's on the table. The one's on the fucking table." My mate was pissing himself laughing. I'd never seen such a pair of kahunas on someone. They were bigger than the fucking melons. Yeah. People say some stupid things sometimes. That what we all fucking do, don't we? Don't leave the cereal packet undone, because the cereal will go dry. Well, cereal is fucking dry, isn't it? It's dry oats, rice and corn, for fuck's sake. People moan at you. They say, "Don't bite your fucking fingernails. Cut them instead." Well, they'll still be short, won't they? You know what I mean? Dickhead. How's it going, cock? Tash is still, fucking good Tash, still on there. You know what I mean? Yeah. The other day, Mrs. come up to me, she said, "Honestly, I don't know what to fucking do with you." I said, "Well, go upstairs and get your kit off, I'll fucking show you." You know what I mean? If fucking only. Moody fucker. That's probably the fucking world we live in at the moment. Ain't a lot of fucking going on, is there? Yeah, I remember once I was with a lady. Cock, listening? I was with a lady. And we're down near the seaside. It'd be romantic, as you do, you know, put your arm on her. Walk near the water, you know. And she picks up a shell. She puts it there and she goes, "I can hear the sea." I said, "Of course you can, you fucking stood right next to it." Do you know what I mean? Of course you can hear the fucking sea. Yeah. I said a few words beginning with C. I'm not proud. Then we shared some chips, you know, as you do. You know, and we couldn't eat fucking 2 bags of chips. They're fucking humongous. And we threw the chips on the floor. And a fucking seagull come down straight away and it started eating the chips. Fucking seagull, huge. And I said to her, I said, look at that big old bird there eating them chips. And there was a big lady behind there. She turned around, she gave me a fucking look like thunder. She had fucking daggers in her eyes. I said, the fucking seagull. That's a big bird, the fucking seagull. I nearly put my foot in it. I fucking could have done it all. Jesus. Had a face like a slapped arse. Or a spanked monkey. Whichever one you choose. Have a swig. It's fucking freezing. Make some warm wine. Mulled wine. Aldi. They do a good one. Only a £5. Christ. A new age friend of mine the other day, he said, you know what? He said, you need to try a few things. As you're getting a bit older, you know, you can keep looking young, you know. I said, oh, I'll give it a go, you know. What do you suggest? He said, have some ginseng every day for a month. And see how you feel. He said, that reverses the aging process. I thought, well, I'm getting a bit older. I'll fucking give it a go. After a month, I said to the missus, do you think it makes me younger? She said, yeah, of course it works. I said, how can you tell? She said, well, you're still acting like a fucking 14-year-old most days. So I thought, fair point. Fucking fair point. You know what I mean? Fucking 14-year-old. 17-year-old. I was watching the boxer with my mate the other night. That was shit, but we're watching it, you know. My mate said, I'm not a boxer, but I can hold my own. I said, we all can. We're fucking men. You know what I mean? Hold your fucking own. Yeah. We all fucking hold our own, don't we? We do some funny old things, us humans. For instance, we used to sing, God save the gracious Queen. Do you know what I mean? On the TV. Well, he never fucking saved her, did he? Wait, what didn't you fucking save her for? He didn't save her. He never fucking listened, did he? And now we're singing, God save the King. And we all know he's not going to fucking save him either. Why do we keep doing it? That's a fucking waste of time, isn't it? Are we fucking stupid? Just wish him well or say good luck. You know, good health, you know. He's going to fucking need it with that woman. Jesus Christ. I wonder what Diana would look like now. Not the fucking horse. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, cock. I went to the doctors and I had a chest infection. I went as a Spanish lady doctor. She gave me a few big pumps. I was like, thank you very much. You normally have to pay for that sort of service. A few big pumps, you know. She said, how do you feel now? I said, that's fucking brilliant, that is. Normally you have to go to Bupa for a service like that, you know. This is on the NHS, you know. As we affectionately call it. National Health Service. Yeah, still help you out if you break your fucking leg. Have to be grateful for some things. I walked past the football ground the other night on my way home. I'd had a few sherbets. And there was this scantily clad, you know, young woman, you know, short skirt, you know, low cut top. She came up to me. She said, would you like to sleep with me for 100 quid? I thought about it. I was a little bit Oliver Twist. I thought, I'm not really that tired, you know, but I could fucking do with the money, you know. Well, 100 quid, why not? I went into Asda and I asked the assistant that there's actually a few fucking humans still working in Asda. Only about 3. The rest is all fucking automated shit. Fucking cameras everywhere, you know. Fucking, you should be paid like fucking you've been framed. Drop your fucking shop and you'll get 50 quid. Anyway, I said to the woman, I said, excuse me, love, which lane have I got to be in for customer services? She said, far queue. I said, what do you say? She said, far queue. I said, far queue, you fucking cheeky cow. She said, that's the one at the end, sir. Fuck, I'll give you a fucking far queue. I got the customer services and I said, all right, I want to return a few things. All right? I'm not particular, but I want to return a few. I put my Coke Zero on the counter. And she said, what's the problem with this, sir? I said, well, I'd like a refund. She said, it's in date and unopened. What the fuck's wrong with it? I said, well, it says Coke Zero on it, right? That's fucking full, isn't it? She just fucking looked at me. And I got a can of evaporated milk and I plonked it on the counter. She said, all right, smart ass, what's wrong with this? It's unopened and it's fucking new. I said, it says evaporated milk on the side. That's fucking full. It hasn't evaporated, has it? Do you know what I mean? It's false advertising, isn't it? What do you think, cop? Fucking evaporated milk. Thick milk. So I got my bag. I got a bag of runner beans. Put them on the counter. She said they look fresh, nice green, you know, in date. Fuck's wrong with these? I said, well, I left them on the table for an hour. I give them a lot of chance. They didn't fucking move. Supposed to be runner beans. She wanted the fucking ground to open up at this point. She's like, are you being serious? And I got a frozen curry out of my bag and put it on the counter. I said, this is just a fucking joke. I said, it says ready meal on the front there, doesn't it? She said, yeah. She said, what's wrong with that? I said, well, when your mum says your fucking dinner's ready, you can eat it. I can't eat this shit. I'm starving here. Do you know what I mean? False advertising. Put fucking frozen meal on the front. Not ready meal. Not fucking ready. God, that sounds like I'm whinging, doesn't it? If that's still frozen, that's not fucking ready, love, is it? It's not fucking rocket science. Or is it? It's a fucking unready meal. And I had to say, I said, can I have a refund before the fucking thing defrosts? Yeah, you can still sell it to some other twat, you know, while it's still frozen. And once you calm down and stop effing and blinding at me, I put a tin of sardines on the counter. I said, I don't want to return these, but I want to make a complaint. And she said, why? You've moaned enough, sir. I was like, I need to call the fucking RSPCA up. She said, why? I said, well, you locked all of the fucking fish in that little tin and you left the fucking key on the outside. That's disgusting treatment. Fucking hell. Trying to save the world here, love. She just looked at me like that. Even her tash moved. You know what I mean? For a moment, I thought we looked the fucking same. Hey, fellas, have you noticed we can get in trouble for talking to women about fucking anything? Anything you say can get you in fucking trouble now. Be so careful, especially when you're a comedian. To a woman, he's got a nice rack. Slap, fucking trouble. Nice bangers or a builder, wolf whistle. You can get done for fucking sexual harassment. And yeah, every time I walk into a public toilet and get me cock out, a fucking lady cleaner comes in and starts polishing the knobs. I don't fucking complain, do I? Nor did the other fucking lads. Pussies, that's what they are. Everything's so politically correct these days, isn't it? Anyone ever worked in a car garage? Got half-naked men, dirty overalls, chatting up to women, whistling at them, fucking calendars on the wall with tits hanging out. So, I went in the other day and I said to the boss, there's a woman here to see you about sexual harassment in the workplace. You know what he said? Has she got big tits? Can't we go back to the fucking good old days? Or what? That was fun. It was fun. Yeah. In town, man walks into a shop with a guide dog, walks a bit further, he starts fucking swinging the dog round. The assistant goes, whoa, whoa, whoa. Sweet child of mine, what's going on here? He said, I'm having a fucking look round, ain't I? I'm blind here. Yeah, my missus doesn't hate sex. That's a bit of a strong word, hate. She really doesn't like anything that gets in the way of the fucking television. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was with a French girl once. Very romantic, the French. She said one night, I'm hungry for something. I said, would you like coq au vin? I thought I was being really romantic. She said, yeah, I'll give it a go. She started shagging me in the back of the Ford Transit. She stopped halfway through the love making. I was pretty glad and all. I had a fucking monkey wrench jammed up my arse. I said, what's wrong? Do you need the toilet? And she said, wee. I said, fucking wee? I'm glad she didn't say shit. You know what I mean? I hope there's no kids watching this. When I was young, my girlfriend gave me a hand job and used KY jelly. I came 2 more times afterwards trying to wash the fucking stuff off. You know what I mean? Fucking so slippery, you can't get it off. A newlywed couple want to become parishioners in the local church. And the reverend said, you can join us, but as a requirement, you must abstain from having sex for the first 2 weeks. And after that, you can only do it on a Saturday night, as you're right as a married couple. Agreed? Agreed? They had troubles. Fucking 2 weeks. I only had 2 weeks. 2 weeks ended and the reverend said, how did it go? Did you abstain? He went, I'm sorry, Reverend, we didn't. He said, well, what happened? Didn't you try? He said, well, she reached up the top shelf for a fucking tin of pilchards and her arse was poking out of her skirt. I couldn't help myself. I just took her from behind and gave her a damn good rogering. And he said, well, I'm sorry, but you can't become parishioners in the church. And he said, oh, that's okay, Reverend. We're not allowed back in the fucking Asda store either now. They were on a shelf, weren't they? Okay, now. Young girl was asking some life questions to her mum. And she said, Mummy, isn't it true that a stork brings the babies, in its mouth in a white thing, in their mouths? And he said, yeah. But what about if you don't want a baby? He said, what bird do you need then, Mummy? She said, you need a swallow, dear. Fucking swallow. Or spit it out, everyone, Fucking swallow. Why the fuck did I make that one up? Well, a postman, he's doing his round one day before he retires, and a lady invites him in. She takes off her dressing gown, and she's wearing this nice black negligee and lacy underwear. For the postman. Okay, no, man. Most people's business wouldn't do that for money. And she says to him, I've made you some breakfast. And she made him eggs, bacon, sausage, beans, toast, coffee. He said, wow, thanks. God. But I need to finish my round now. I've got a job to do. So she pulls him in the bedroom. She takes all her clothes off. She makes love to him for an hour in all positions until they both pass out. 10 minutes later, he gets dressed and goes, fucking hell, wow, that was quite something. That really was. And it's just for my retirement. Fucking hell. And they're both there, out of breath, laying in the bed. And she opens her purse and she gives him a £5. And he says, after all you've done for me, you give me a £5. What's this for? You've been so good to me. And Belen has swelled up like a baboon's arse here. Last night I told my husband that you were retiring today and that we should do something nice for you. My husband said, fuck him, give him a £5, but breakfast was my idea. Fuck him, give him a £5. Well, I thought that was fucking funny anyway. What do you think, Cock? Yeah, you know what? Life is like a penis. Sometimes it gets hard for no reason at all, you know what I mean? He's not even listening to him, he's got fucking earmuffs on. My mate Richard walked into a library and asked the librarian, do you have a book for men with small penises? She looked on her computer and she said, I don't know if it's in yet. And he said, yeah, that's the fucking one. I don't know if it's in yet. You'll get that later. Fucking hell. A wine break. Aldi, Chateau Neuf de Cac. I went in the local pub. A lady behind the bar, she said, what would you like? I said, whiskey, please. Single. No, I'm in a relationship. Fucking knows, isn't he? Single. I was drunk a little while back, and me and my friend Jeff went to see a prostitute. I don't know what they're putting in the alcohol these days, but we'd never done that before. Jeff went in first. He came out. He said, Christ, my fucking wife was better than her. So, fuck me. I went in. I gave her a damn good Roger, and I came out and I said, you know what, Jeff? Your wife is fucking better than that. Do you know what I mean? That's a bit naughty. Well, I hope you're not as fucking cold as I am. My fucking nips are sticking out like Madonna on tour. Well, if you want to leave some comments, subscribe, follow, or tell me some stuff you like, I'll try and do it. I'll speak to you in the next one. Have a good evening.